Hey guys, welcome to Abby's Auras, or welcome back if you've been here before. Please make sure you're hitting that subscribe button and the bell icon so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. So today's video I want to talk all about masculine and feminine energy. But I want you to listen to this content, write some notes, maybe comment below in which kind of category you're at with your manifestation. So people don't know that, you're either manifesting from the feminine energy or the masculine energy. And if we understand more about what energy we're in and we are manifesting in, then we can kind of tailor our manifestation towards that and see which one suits us better. So if you're in the feminine energy and you're trying to manifest using masculine things, it's going to feel kind of abnormal. You're not going to feel like you resonate with it properly, and your manifestations won't be able to resonate with you also. So, if you're not feeling in that energy, you're not in that energy of masculinity, and you're trying to act in that way to get your manifestation, it's not going to work. So if you're in the energy, using the feminine energy when you're in that energy, that rhymes, then your manifestations are going to come so quickly. So you can manifest in either energy, of course. We are always in either one or the other. Also, I want to point out, I've talked about this before, but women aren't just feminine energy. I was actually very dominant masculine energy because I've lived on my own for a very long time, and I have to get everything done myself. I've always wanted to work for myself. I didn't really want to depend on other people. So that's more dominant masculine energy. But recently I shifted to feminine energy, and my manifestations have come so quickly to me because I wasn't putting the two together. I wasn't realising that my masculine energy was holding me back because I was using the wrong tools to go with that. And then also, once I'd switched into feminine energy, when things were just flowing to me, I was kind of like shocked at how easy it was. So I just thought I would make a video about that to help you guys. This isn't a searchable title, so please make sure you hit that like button and comment below, because YouTube isn't going to push us out to people aren't searching this content. So please make sure you support the channel by doing so. So basically we're going to talk about masculine energy because I just feel like that's where I was, and now I've transitioned into feminine, so I think I can relate and explain in what I've been through to help you guys. So masculine energy is more about it's basically about the physical. So I want to say almost hustle, but we can't hustle to get what we want because that's the wrong energy to manifest in. But in a sense of, I enjoyed doing lots of work, and it's almost like hustle energy, but without the needing to hustle. Is almost like doing so much, but because you have to have the end result. Whereas my kind of hustle was, I just want to do all this, it makes me feel so good. So just beware, if I say hustle by accident, that's what I mean. So when I was in my masculine energy, I was constantly doing back to back courses, learning new things all the times. Sometimes I would, get onto people's courses that they were in a different country, and I would literally get up at 2 a.m. to actually, go on their meetings, and I didn't have to do it. I didn't have to do the courses, but I wanted to grow. I enjoyed growing and learning about myself and learning how to better myself, so I chose to do that. That was a very, very masculine energy to work so much, and I know maybe some people don't see that as work, but that is my job. So I class working on myself as my job. So yeah, I would just constantly do new things, learn new things. Like, if I wasn't learning, I felt odd. Like, why am I not learning anything? Like, what a waste of a day. Like, that kind of energy. Um, I was setting up my business when I was in that energy. I would, from day and like morning to night, be doing videos and content and research and just learning so much. I was doing business courses. I was doing, spiritual courses. I was doing courses that how to look after my money. I just, you name it, I've pretty much done it. So I love that I did all that. It has served me so well. It has got me to the point where I am now. So none of it was wrong. But when it came to manifestation, I had very, very little feminine energy. So the part where you're receiving and you're just going with the flow. Yes, I could go with the flow when I'm super busy, but just relaxing just was not me. I couldn't do it, and sometimes we need to just relax to be able to ease that resistance. So I wasn't able to do that. I just, I felt like I was wasting time if I was sitting down, and I was trying to learn to just calm down a little bit and just chill. It's fine, it all comes. And it's not even that, it's like I needed the success straight away. It's more that I just didn't want to stop. Like, it's kind of that thing where, you just first learn about like self-development, and you just constantly want to be learning about yourself. So it just wasn't the best to manifest in because I didn't have the balance of the two. So I will get into that. Like, we can't physically just manifest with just one and just the other. We do need to have a healthy balance. But I was just dominantly high, just in that masculine energy, and pretty much didn't even go into the feminine energy ever because it felt weird. So, feminine energy, just very relaxed. The thoughts just come to you. You have more. I had inspiring thoughts when I was in masculine energy, but it's very action orientated thoughts. Everything was about like a new course, and then like I'd literally make like 30 plus videos in that day just for that course. And it was never kind of like, okay, like, so, okay, let's tell you this example. So I have a manifestation coming up, and it's super, super exciting. I have not put pretty much no effort into manifesting this amazing thing that's coming into my life. And it feels like the easiest thing I've ever manifested. It's probably the biggest thing, well, it is the biggest thing that I've ever manifested, but it feels like the easiest because I just feel like in that flow state where I know that it's all coming to me. I don't feel like I need to do scripting and, vision boards. I've every now and then where I'm just sitting there and I'm like, oh, I feel like writing, and I kind of write gratitude and things like that, and then I end up writing about this manifestation, but it never feels like, oh, I need to do this today. Let's do a structured manifestation routine or things like that. Nothing right now in my life is structured because, other than my kids, because I don't feel in that energy. I don't want to be structured. I used to be structured. I'd have the morning routine, I'd have the afternoon routine, I'd have the nighttime routine, and everything was very regimental, and I don't want to be like that anymore. I don't feel in that energy. If I shift back into masculine, then definitely. But right now, I'm not. So I had an inspired thought that comes along with this manifestation, and it would generate income, and I was like, oh, that's a really good idea. I did a little bit of research onto it. I literally went onto YouTube. That's my research. I went onto YouTube and I was like, how do you do this? And then I seen a video and I was like, that's enough research for me today. Like, I don't feel like I have to like know everything. Before, I would have been writing everything down, looking up how for mentors on that thing, and just all day I would have been focusing on that and getting everything down in a perfect kind of fashion, like just everything structured. Whereas I'm like, oh yeah, that's an amazing idea, and I know that that idea came to me because I'm aligned with it. So I know it's going to happen. It can't happen yet because my manifestation isn't in the well, it isn't, I don't even know how to say that, it is in the physical, but I just have to wait like 1 or 2 weeks now, so that's completely fine, you know, everyone else has to catch up, you know. So I know that that's come to me in the energy I'm at now. It's the you know, the feminine energy, and it didn't come to me through scripting. It was just an idea, and I'm like, cool, had a look at it, looks cool, don't have to do much work, it just come to me, done. Rather than for instance, my YouTube, very masculine energy. My YouTube, I do 2 videos a day other than a Monday and Thursday where it's just 1 video a day. Every night I make like 3 or 4 videos every single night, so they're scheduled to go out, because I know now, because I'm in feminine energy, if I want a day off, I am not gonna be in a good mood to do 3 or 4 videos. So I make sure I'm always on top of them, so I can just have a random day off if I feel like it, and that really suits me better. So moving on to manifesting in this energy, are you more masculine or feminine? First off, you need to know that, and then we need to decide which skills you should be using for yourself to manifest. So I think personally the feminine energy is very good with visualizing and allowing them thoughts to kind of consume you throughout the day, but the positive ones. So I visualize a lot. I just feel like sometimes I'm just sitting there and I don't even realize I've been doing it, and I'm kind of just daydreaming about this beautiful manifestation. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm doing it again. Or before bed, I just get so excited and I'm like, oh, another day is gone. Like, I'm so much closer to my manifestation. So then I end up visualizing again. Like, none of this is effort, it's just natural. So I do things like that. Sometimes if I'm scripting, then I will include it because it feels so exciting. Whereas also moon water felt really good when we did the ceremony with the moon, and I spoke my scripting letter into my water, and then I just drink that because I do affirmations in water all the time, and that feels really, really good to me. So in masculine energy, it was very much like, okay, successful YouTube, successful business, let's do this course, it's structured in this way, let's do this many videos a day, like, and you know, like, you can tell my business has been set up in that masculine way, which it needed to be honest. It needed to be set up when I was in that masculine energy, otherwise now I would not be able to do as much as I literally worked even at the end of my pregnancy from morning until night because I enjoyed it so much. And if I was sitting there, I was like, I just want to be doing work, I just want to be doing work. So, you know, it's very physical. So for physical things, you could be, you know, start up a YouTube and then like do them 5 videos a day if you want to. I know someone that did, I think it was like 6 or 7 videos a day when she started. It was crazy. She got monetized really quickly as well. Anywho, so if you want to do things like scripting, or if you want to text someone and they can pretend to be that other person you're manifesting, and then, you know, that's physical things. If you want to go on a walk in nature and try and embody something. So if you're wanting to, maybe let's say if you're trying to move somewhere, if you find something that is similar, so maybe they have trees where you want to go live, so you can go walk through them trees and be like, yes, I'm here, I live in here, and things like that. So physical things are manifesting, so like scripting, also visualization, but more from a structured way. So like a morning routine, a nighttime routine with visualization, like when you're sitting there like, right, okay, this is the time where I'm going to visualize, things like that. Stuff like the texting, stuff like going out there looking for that job that you want, whatever it is. If it's physical, then you're in, that's when you're manifesting in the masculine energy. And then if it's more, I honestly, this has been happening to me so much. I've just been having a thought and I'm like, because I always call God Bubba anyways, that's in a different video why I do that. So I'm like, Bubba, I think I want this, this sounds really good to me, this feels really good, okay, I'm going to leave it in your hands now. And I am not joking you, it comes to me like within 48 hours. And I am like, this is not just like a one-off, like this happens all the time. Sometimes I'll be thinking about my partner and be like, oh, because he works away, so I'd be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna like, you know, speak to him in a little bit, rather than obviously when he's in work. And then he'll just ring me randomly, and he's meant to be in the office and work. Sorry if I'm getting you in trouble, Chris. But yeah, so then he'll just randomly ring me. I'm like, hello. Like, I wasn't meant to be speaking to you until later, but it just happens like just with a thought. I am manifesting with just my thoughts. I'm like, I would like this, it happens. Sometimes the other day I seen someone arguing, and I was like, ooh, and I was like walking past and I'm like, well, I might like just like don't look at them, because I just didn't want to be involved. So I'm trying to like walk and not look at them, and I kept thinking, don't look at them, don't look at them. And then the same day I had someone come to my house. I'd put a lot of attention on them arguing, like, oh my god, don't look. And then someone came to my house randomly asking if I wanted to buy a mattress, and then I was like, no. And they said, look in the back of the van, there's, you know, I have mattresses for sale, go in the back of the van and look. And I'm like, no, I'm not gonna go in the back of your van. And he got very mad because I wouldn't get in, like, you know, go in the back of his van to look at these mattresses for sale. And then because I said I didn't want one, he started shouting, and I just closed the door. And I was like, okay, like, let's not focus on anyone arguing. If someone's arguing, I'm going to be like, sending you love and light. Like, I'm going to change that. So yeah, just basically feminine energy is all about manifesting through thoughts and just random visualization, rather than let's do scripting routines and stuff like that. So it's very structured or very with the flow, basically. So just basically see which state you're in right now, which energy you're in right now, and use that. But I will say, masculine energy, you also have to use the feminine energy to let go of the desire. You can't constantly be in that masculine energy and kind of so your eyes kind of set on that target, because if you don't take a minute to just let that go and allow it to happen. So let's talk about the YouTube. I was in very masculine energy. I was constantly doing it, constantly had my thoughts on it, because I was constantly making videos for my YouTube. And then because I was on there all the time working so much, I would be looking at the numbers rather than letting go of that. I could literally have just uploaded my videos, scheduled it all out and got straight back off it, rather than being like, okay, is this perfect, let's tweak this, you know. So I was in the right energy. I was very, you know, wanting everything to be perfect because I love YouTube, but I needed to then go into my feminine energy and let go and enjoy the now, because if I'm not enjoying the now, I'm not in that in as much as a higher vibration as I could have been. So I could have, you know, been a lot more successful ages ago, but I had to learn. So I will say that. But also feminine energy, these ideas that I've had, I will have to take action on them when the time is right, but I'm not gonna have to like hustle to get it. So you need to have a balance of both of them. Obviously YouTube right now, I have a really cool surprise coming next week, and that completely came through just letting go. So I will talk about that next week rather than spoiling it, because it's really cool. But you have to have the balance of both, basically, and just comment below what you're manifesting. I'm super excited. I feel like my life is all about to change really, really dramatically, and I'm so excited for you guys to be on this journey with me. So if you haven't already, then please subscribe so you don't miss out on this amazing journey. And also, I want to grow my YouTube family. This is a part of my manifestation. So if you do, comment below and let me know that you've subscribed. Also, just, let me know what you're manifesting. So that's it for me today. I'm super excited to be on this journey with you guys, and if you're here, that means you've been guided here. So you must be on the same journey as me, and you must be growing just as fast as I am. So I will see you guys on my next video.